Playing Friends in the background and scrolling on your
Bro,
phone.
that's a lot. عرفت?
Yeah.
Too much dopamine. It's like you're smacking your brain like خد dopamine, dopamine, dopamine. Your brain's
Yeah.
telling me, Mshan, Allah, just give me some break. عرفت? Because nothing becomes enjoyable anymore.
Ahmad Maslamani,
أبو عدة.
welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
Hello.
Thank you. هلا والله فيك.
نورت.
يا الله. How time flies, man.
اوه
والله thank you for
قد
having
ايه
me.
اللي بعرفك man.
2015. That's 10 years, bro. It's a whole decade.
Yeah.
Wow. That's how fast time goes,
Celebration
man.
اليوم.
Yep, 10 year anniversary.
شو الامور؟
Alhamdulillah, man.
How's life with you?
Murak, well, life is better than ever, man.
والله.
Never complaining. Alhamdulillah.
Nice. I
Yeah.
love that energy.
Wallah, bro, look. That should be the energy all the time. Because if we're gonna be looking at the bad things, we're literally overlooking all the good things we have in life. Look at us right now.
طب before we go into this, and I really want you to share some
Of course.
details about
Yeah.
having good energy in general. Give us an idea about you, your background. It's not a
Me,
it's
my
not a
background.
job interview, so
Okay, you know.
بس يعني for the viewer to get to know you.
I have 10 years of experience. No. Okay, so how can I say
Can
that?
you work 20 hours a day?
No, man. Nobody can work 20 hours a day, bro. That's not productive. You
So
know?
what do you do in life?
So currently I work as a head of operations in Abu Dhabi, with Abu Dhabi government, in the entertainment industry. I don't know. I didn't say the company name because I don't know if it's legal wise. Anyways, how can I say? I consider myself as an artist. I say artists because it can combine so many things at the same time, right?
Are you an artist at your job or
In life in general.
in life?
Just
Okay.
a simple man who can be an artist. I do art. I'm an athlete at the same time. I have a lot of hobbies. I'm a musician at the same time. I'm a writer at the same time.
شو
This at
مسوي
the
في
same
حالك
time.
man? Take a break.
You see? Exactly. So I can't say I'm an athlete. I can't say I'm this. I just say artist because it combines all of these things, right?
Nice.
It's the art of life.
Break it down for us.
Break it down.
See, the idea is that I know that you're involved in sports. You combine so many things
Yes.
in your life.
Hobbies. A lot of hobbies.
And
love
I know
hobbies.
what's behind that is having a positive mentality and
100%.
healthy habits in life.
Absolutely.
And you somehow found the mix of how to
Yes.
combine all of these.
100%.
So I want you to just give us an idea on what pillars are you involved in your life,
Okay.
so we can dive more into more
Okay.
interesting stuff.
Okay. So the foundation of all of that comes from faith as the first thing, al-Iman, which is the belief in God and the belief in all the blessings He gave us. Because when you have that mentality and the idea, everything else becomes visible, right? So having that as the foundation makes you become an athlete. You want to go run, you want to feel the world, you want to be fit physically, mentally, emotionally, in every possible way, right? Because a healthy body is a healthy mind. You know what I mean? So when you have a healthy body, you can go and pursue everything in life.
So that's your drive.
That's the drive, right? It's the first thing. So faith, and then comes health. Those two things are what brings everything else. Because if you have faith, but you're not healthy, you're not going to be
It's
able to do
pointless.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You get tired quickly. You're always fatigued. You're always not focused. You know, you're always in that mentality that I feel sick. I'm tired.
Talking about me.
No, man. Come on, look
Just
at you,
kidding,
bro.
man.
You look fit and healthy, man. I'm
Just
talking
kidding,
about.
man.
I'm talking about. Look, I'm talking about.
Do you find people struggle with this?
Of course, we're living in an epidemic of that nowadays. صراحة.
Epidemic, that's a big word.
Epidemic, bro. Look around. People don't understand the concept of. How can I say it? It's intense, صراحة, because when you go back in time to our ancestors, for an example, right? Who used to wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
First thing they do, go hunting, right? they catch whatever, a sheep, they cook it, they eat it, they live their life around health, right? No chips, no chocolates, no McDonald's, no fast food,
Yeah.
no gummy bears, all of those things, no soft drinks. A soft drink, man, literally, you're literally injecting so much sugar into your body that is not normal. Wallah, if you look at it, the amount of sugar comparing to, let's say this is a cup of Pepsi,
Yeah.
fill it with sugar this much, half of it of sugar, put hot water, and let the sugar disappear. Would you drink it?
Of course not.
You wouldn't, right? Because mentally you know, okay, that much sugar is not good.
Yeah.
In reality, it's literally the case. People are drinking it on empty stomachs in the morning. People are drinking it every day in their life. فهذا الإشي, it's an epidemic.
So people are overusing their bodies
overusing.
and for nothing.
Everything, bro.
And no one's really going out for hunting.
No one, man. Like the least we can do now is eat healthy, right?
Yeah.
Just eat the good things. I'm not saying.
But it's really hard. I think it's like very difficult to look for healthy options if you spend most of your time outside of your home.
Of course.
You don't have access to the kitchen, so
Of course. Look,
what can you do?
I'll tell you. So, I'm not saying you have to be 100% organic, right? But you always have choices. Even when you go to a fast food restaurant, you always have choices. You can either get a whole fatty burger, or you can get a grilled burger. Okay? If you go to supermarket, you always get water, or you can get a soft drink.
Okay.
You know, if you're in a restaurant, you're ordering food, healthy restaurant, you get a steak, you get a Pepsi, you get a sparkling water.
Yeah.
You know, there's always a choice. You go to a supermarket.
When you're talking, my brain is saying, take the Pepsi.
Come on. No, man. Yeah. That's the thing.
But what made you go into these topics? And I'm sure this took a lot of research.
Took time. Yeah.
So
I'm not gonna say I wasn't part of that.
What made you go and look for all of this information?
Health, the knowledge of your body. You know, once you, of course, again, it comes to faith, right? The more you're knowledgeable of God, the more you understand what God has given you as blessings, the more you want to protect it.
Okay.
You know, the more you see, like, okay, God gave me this heart, gotta take care of it. God gave me my lungs, I gotta take care of it. That's why I stopped smoking, by the way. You know, like, that was one of the biggest motivations for me. Is that, no, I have those lungs. I used to go for runs, and literally midway into 2 kilometers, I'm dead. Now I do 10K, and I'm like, okay, wow, subhanallah, give the difference. You know, so those little things all came from the concept of the knowledge of God, the knowledge of your body, right? God gave you all these blessings. How can you take care of them? Health, right? Now, when you start taking care of the health, you start to see the benefits, and you go like, wow, subhanallah.
Then you can't go back
Subhanallah,
anymore.
yeah, man. So for me, my concept is that the reason why I'm emphasizing on that is تعرف الشعور لما حد يلاقي كنز, right? A treasure, and it's unlimited. There's no limit to it. You're gonna keep it to yourself? Definitely not. You'll be like, no, I want to give everybody that treasure, right? Everybody deserves to take this. Why not? It's not gonna finish. Let everybody take it. But then you take that treasure and you go to the street and you say, people, treasure, come take it. They think you're gonna sell them something.
Yeah, they think you want something from them, or you're gonna steal something from them.
You see? Yeah. But then you go like, guys, it's free. Take it. Right? There are experiments I've seen in the internet where a guy holds a gold bar. You know, certain gold bars. And he starts going to the street and say, hey, here's a gold bar. Here's a gold bar. People are like, no, thank you.
Yeah.
And you've seen it, right? And they'd be walking, and it's an actual gold bar. Like, people have that mindset. You know, they don't want to explore. They don't.
It's like they don't trust each other.
They don't want to listen. People don't like listening.
Okay.
That's one of the biggest problems in our society. Everyone thinks they know everything, and that's a problem. Because, to me, the more I read, the more I researched, the more I got deep, the more I realized I have no idea. I don't know anything.
Okay.
You know, subhanallah, the more you dive deep, the more you know, like, there's so much more to know in the world.
But how can you have this healthy mentality while you're a DJ? So
that's the thing.
You're involved in a party scene, let's say, and people who go to parties.
That's a question I get.
Usually don't have a healthy mindset or a healthy mentality.
Okay. I was expecting the question. The reason
Caught you off guard.
the reason is because, look, yes, back in the days when I started, I was doing the actual DJ, which is I'll play at night, the night scene. That was a long time back. That was way before 2020. Because something happened in 2020 that changed my life. And
Everybody else,
of
COVID,
course, bro,
man.
of course, yeah, 100%, man. But 2020 was the year for me that killed an old identity and formed a whole new identity,
Okay.
a whole new person.
Was it COVID or was there something else?
It happened during COVID, right?
Okay.
It was an awakening.
Okay.
That was a time, I could say. So before that, I wasn't much conscious of God. I wasn't much conscious of, religion as a whole. I didn't have much knowledge from the Quran. Those are the little things, right? We were just living life on autopilot. Going to uni, enjoying life. Going to school, enjoying life. Graduating uni, okay, work, hangouts, nightlife, DJ, all of those things. After 2020, everything changed. In 2020, I stopped DJ for about a year and a half, and then I came back. But when I came back, it wasn't in the nightlife. It was more in the, I would say, the morning kind of music.
On
right?
the other side of time.
100%. Okay? The reason why I came back is because I went to the beach, one of the beaches in Quwain, Kite Beach, Quwain,
Nice.
and I saw someone playing there as a DJ, and I'm like, this is a nice place. Let me play here, It's no harm. They have no alcohol. They have no party scene. I love music. I enjoy it. It's a nice place. Why not?
I love your music, so
Thank
it would
you.
be a waste if you're
Thank
if you're
you.
not
Man,
DJing.
man, look, music is nice. It's nice. But how you use it depends on how you use it,
Nice.
right? Even my music, if people are going to use it the wrong way, it's not going to be nice anymore.
So you're playing in Quwain.
Yes.
And I know you come often to Dubai,
Yes.
and you live and work in Abu Dhabi.
Yes.
How does that work? Because from what I see, most people come, they stay in one place, and let's say people in Dubai, they stay in Dubai. People in Sharjah, they stay in Sharjah, even if they work in Dubai. So how come you're living and working and partying and doing different stuff in different cities? How's that like?
Time management, bro.
Time management.
Time management and waking up early. Just wake up early. Wake up before sunrise. Get the things that take most of your time done.
Okay.
Workout, your reading, your planning, all of those things. Do them before sunrise.
Okay.
Because, look, why do you think God tells us wake up at Fajr? Right? Glorify God before the sunrise. There's a reason for that. There's a wisdom. Everything God tells you, there's a wisdom behind it. Fi hikmah. It's not just there for the sake of it, right? So,
How
for
did that
me,
change your life once you got into these habits?
it changed everything. Because once I understood that time management, when you're able to manage your time and plan your day, plan everything ahead, everything changes. I'll show you one thing as an example.
I knew you were gonna pull out something from.
What I mean is my Google Calendar, right?
Yeah.
So if you look at my Google Calendar, that's how it looks like.
MashaAllah, nice.
You
It's
see?
full.
Everything, right? So let's say a day in my life is like this, right?
Wow.
So
All organized.
4:45, wake up, set intentions, plan the day, and then Fajr prayer, reading, workout, breakfast with family. That's a weekend.
Nice.
Okay? And it goes on.
Honestly, I tried to do this for a while, and I didn't find. I found that this adds more time to to you actually doing the things. I mean, when you meet someone, of course, you need to put it in the calendar.
100%.
This
100%.
interview is in my calendar.
Yes.
But
it has to be, yeah.
how come do you add these in terms of workout or your daily habits?
Okay. So I'll tell you where it started. It started from a book that I read. It's called Atomic Habits.
Okay.
I'm sure you've heard
I heard
of
of it.
100%.
I downloaded the book, but I didn't read it
that
yet.
book changed my life. Okay? Of course, Quran changed my life completely, but that was one of the books that changed my mentality, right?
Okay.
Changed the way I approach habits. change the way I approach hobbies, change the way I approach time even. Because there's a concept in that book that says it's like habit stacking, right? When you stack good habits with each other, you always want to do more, right? But before you're able to stack habits, you need to plan and understand what kind of habits you have. How does your day look like? So in the beginning of the book, he tells you need to study yourself for a week.
Mm-hmm.
So wake up in the morning.
Just observe.
Observe what you're doing naturally.
Okay.
Don't force things. Don't force, okay, it would be ideal if I would do this. No. Be yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Wake up in the morning, write down, okay, I got up today, I made my bed, went to the washroom, washed my face, brushed my teeth, did this. And then sit and write these down, okay? And then put minus on the negative habits, if you check your phone, put a plus on the positive habits, and put an equals to the neutral habits. The natural, the normal. You just got up from your bed. That's a natural habit, right? You open the door, it's a natural habit. Those little things.
For some, it's an achievement.
For some, bro. You know, so how you see it, right?
Okay.
How you see it. Yes, there are people that
So
will
it's from your own perspective.
100%.
Okay.
Okay, so how you see, what do you see a negative habit? What do you see as a positive habit? But you can't say, waking up, checking my phone, that's a positive habit. It's definitely not.
It's not. But everything you do is on your phone.
100%. But don't let that hijack you. Because the same way you would wake up at 8 a.m., let's say. Some people wake up at 8, 9 in the morning. They wake up at 9 and immediately check their phone. Okay? Now, let's say you woke up at 4 a.m. Okay? It's the same as not checking your phone from 4 to 8 as if you woke up at 8. So the world can wait.
Mm-hmm.
Let the world wait. Leave your phone. Don't think about it. Get up naturally.
So make your own time.
Make your own time.
And after that, then you can check your phone,
Aywa.
talk
Yes,
to people,
yes.
do all
Get
of
up.
that.
Get up. Shower.
So it's mandatory for everyone to have that
100%.
time.
100%. Bro, it's an epidemic that we're living in.
I've seen that you're also doing something called monk mode.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Call it the monk mode. It has a lot of background story, but monk mode for me is it's like it's a shortcut, right? But let me explain what monk mode is. So for me, monk mode is getting away from all kinds of distractions
Okay.
and anything that gives you a lot of dopamine for a long time. Could be a month, could be 6 months. You get to choose.
What's the minimum?
There's no minimum. Go monk mode for
But
a week.
you said it's for your dopamine.
You decide.
To reset your
Yes,
dopamine.
you decide.
Okay.
Right? Because if someone have a screen time of 11 or 12 hours a day, it's not the same as someone who has 5, not the same as someone who has 2.
Of course, yeah.
Okay? For someone who has 2, it's easy for them to reset. They need monk mode of 1 day. No phone, they're back to normal.
Okay.
But a person of 12 hours a day screen time, plus Netflix, plus news, plus this and that,
Yeah.
plus junk food, plus games.
As I said, playing Friends in the background and scrolling on your
Bro,
phone.
that's a lot. Too much.
Yeah.
Too much dopamine. It's like you're smacking your brain like, khud, dopamine. Like, khalas, your brain is
Yeah.
telling you, Mshan, Allah, just give me some break. Because nothing becomes enjoyable anymore. The little things, prayer, eating food. Nowadays, no one can eat food. Like, I see people eating food with their phone.
Yeah.
Just enjoy the meal, right? Feel it in your mouth. Like, feel the meal. Feel the taste of it. Appreciate it. So, monk mode is setting a timeline, right? I'm gonna disconnect for 1 week, and you have to stick to the plan.
Okay.
That's what I'm telling you. So each person is different. If you can manage to stay offline for a week, then do it. That means no social media, no TV, no music, no phone. You can use your phone, WhatsApp and calls, nothing more.
So you technically need to take a day off. You need to take a week off.
No. Go to work.
Okay.
Do everything you need to do, because going to
But
work,
you use screens for work.
fine, but you're not getting dopamine. You're not using social media.
Yeah, right.
Right? You're doing Excel sheets, you're doing emails. Nobody wants to do that, man.
And
It's boring.
Instagram on a tab.
See, that tab you need to disconnect. You see? That's the tab you need to switch off.
Yeah.
Kill it out, man. Alright? Nobody wants to do Excel sheets. Nobody wants to write emails.
Of course.
It's a boring thing. But everybody wants to go on Instagram, curiosity. It's like gambling.
Yeah.
It's like, what's next? What's the next thing? It's like a jackpot. Instagram, the way they built it, is like a jackpot.
So you can replace this fake dopamine with real
With
dopamine,
real dopamine.
right?
And it's bringing your dopamine levels to the baseline.
So what do you do for your dopamine?
Read.
Reading.
Walk in nature.
Okay.
Walk. Just go for a walk. No phone, no headphones, nothing. Just go for a walk. 1 hour.
Okay.
And let your thoughts pass. Don't force them to stop. And people say, go meditate. No. We have prayer. As Muslims, we have prayer. We pray. Right? But before you pray, what do? Because when we go to pray, immediately after cutting off things in life, you have all these thoughts. Aywa, right? You're like, okay, a lot of stimulation, and it's time to pray. And you put the phone and you go to pray.
Yeah.
How are you gonna focus?
Yeah, of course.
How are you gonna feel the connection?
The reels are still playing in your head.
100%. The trendy voices and all these things, it's all there, bro. عرفت? It's called salah because it's a salah, it's a connection.
Yeah.
Right? If your mind is scattered in so many places, you can't connect. You know, it's like Wi-Fi. If you have 1,000 people connected to one router, right, the internet will crash. It won't handle the pressure. You won't be able to refresh any page. But if you have one phone connected to one router, how fast is it going to be?
How far do you want to take this message? Because I can see that you have plenty of information about this topic.
Wallah, bro, I could talk for hours and I could say, I want this message to go to the whole world. I'm not targeting a specific community. I'm targeting the whole world. But to focus more on a specific area that I want them to know it more is UAE.
Okay.
Because it's the hub of stimulation. Right?
How come?
How come? Look around. Look around. All the influencers, all these events, all these colors everywhere you go. A lot of stimulation. Right?
But it's all needed.
It's needed. I'm not saying it's bad.
So how can you manage it?
Balance. Set time for this and set time for this. For me, once a month, yes, I go to Dubai, I enjoy the mall, family, whatever.
You're the guy who lives in Abu Dhabi and comes to
enjoy
their time
I think
in
you
Dubai.
asked me a question that I didn't answer because you just reminded me. I know. Look, I know. I have this thing where because of when you want to say a lot of things and send a lot of messages out there, you tend to go back and forth. It's like somehow ADHD. I haven't really went and did the diagnosis, but I think I have some kind of, right? Or maybe not. But you asked me something about how I live in Abu Dhabi, in Dubai, go to Quwain,
You
do
go
this
to
and do that. Yes.
yeah, so many different cities.
I live in Al Ghadir, which is in the middle. It's in the borders between Abu Dhabi and Dubai. So technically it's in the middle. You know, it's like 45 minutes away from where I work, Nias Island. 45 minutes to anywhere in Dubai, you know,
In the center,
average
anywhere.
center, 45 minutes. And to the further places like Al Quwain, Abu Dhabi, the city, Al Ain is like 1 hour and 40 minutes.
It's
1 hour
just
and a half.
adding 30 minutes
30
more
minutes
or
more,
45
yes.
minutes more.
And once you live in those areas and you drive that long, becomes
So it's useful
Adi.
to live in like somehow in between places,
yes.
and that helps you
Yes.
go to.
Yes. For me, it's my base. So what I love about Al Ghadir is it's disconnected. It's far from the noise. You know, it's in the middle of the desert, surrounded by a forest, a lot of trees, nature, far from the pollution. ما في إزعاج, ما في ضجة, ما في يعني, how can I say it? ما في stimulation. Okay? It's like very simple. It's nature. It has everything you need. You don't need to go out. It's like a whole island by itself. نص الصحراء.
Nice.
You see? So,
That's an advertisement for Ghadir community.
well, yeah, for those who wanna, buy in Al Ghadir, it's worth it. It's an investment because this is the future of, like, how can I say it? You remember back in the days when Sheikh Zayed Road was just a desert?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at it now.
So you can see this area growing to.
Of course.
To be a big
100%.
community.
Al Maktoum Airport is close by. It's going to be international airport.
It's going
right?
to be very busy.
Yeah, and then Palm Jabal Ali as well, right? So that's the new part of Dubai that's going to come in the next decades, I would say, right? That's the hub.
How long have you been
I was born here.
in the UAE? You were born in the UAE.
Yeah. Born and raised in the UAE, man.
How's that like? Because I'm sure you spend your life meeting so many people
course.
from different places. How's the life experience? And you compare yourself to someone who, let's say, was raised in Europe or
Yeah.
any other part of the world.
So much to say about that, man. Like UAE is amazing. We are so blessed to be here. Wallah. First of all, the safety. You don't find that anywhere else in the world. You know, it's just the concept of knowing that no one can come and put a gun on you. Like that itself
Yeah,
is peaceful. You know your family is safe. You don't have to be worried all the time. Something's gonna get stolen from you. You know, wherever you go, you leave your wallet, you leave your phone. You know, someone comes and say, hey,
it's safe.
People shabanin on, you know, they don't wanna devour things from you. No, everyone has their own bubble and they're living safely, right? And at the same time, it's a multicultural country. There's so many different mindsets. Everyone comes here with a story, with a background, right? You learn from this person, this person, this person. So literally, living the UAE is like as if you've traveled the world, gained a lot of knowledge from many different mindsets, and then came back, right?
I find that so many people come from other places.
Yeah.
So many different places in the world, over 200 nationalities in Dubai, and somehow everyone is following the order. Everyone's following the law.
Yes.
It's much easier, even though,
Of course.
for example, in European countries, they have integration pathways for you to be a citizen or to like join the community. You need to go through integration courses.
Everything.
You need to meet people. You need to go and write for the government.
Yes. Yes.
I can't really imagine it
Yes.
in the UAE.
Yeah.
And somehow I find that people in Europe complain about the order not being followed.
Yeah.
While in the UAE, it's much simpler than that.
100%.
Nobody's going after you
100%.
or trying to make you follow a certain system.
100%.
But somehow everything is
follow it.
working.
100%.
Everyone's following the whatever is there, and it's working.
Bro, like structure is the most important thing. You know, once
Okay.
the country has a structure, everybody's gonna follow it. We all love structure.
Right.
Some people don't like it, okay? But once you know that this is what I need to do and this is what I need to avoid, everything becomes easy,
Nice.
right? You don't have to put so much effort into what am I gonna do next, right? Can I do this or not? If I do this, what's gonna happen? So you know everything in this country.
So structure and safety.
Structure, safety, clarity, it's pretty clear. The law is clear. The streets are clear. You know, you have to, if you speed up beyond this point, you get a fine. Very simple. Fines are clear. You know, it's not like the cop decides what ticket they're going to give you if you're speeding up.
So
You know
the
what I
system
mean?
is made in a way that it's
Beautiful
fair
system.
for everyone. It's
Yes.
clear.
Beautiful system.
Nice.
You wake up in the morning, you know, you get up, you get in the car, you know what you need to do. You put your seatbelt, you drive. It's also safety, right? If you're not forced to put your seatbelt, you never know what could happen, bro, right?
Yeah.
Accident, it's done.
Right.
You see, so you put your seatbelt.
You're lost.
You're lost.
Yeah.
You know, so everything they give you, it's a structure. It's a benefit for the people. Now, those who go out of this way, they get the consequences, right? They end up paying fines, they end up doing accidents, and many more stuff.
And in light of this structure and the community and everything that the government does to give us this amazing life, how do you find it connecting with people?
How do I find it connecting with people? That's
Like, what do you do to connect with people, or where do you go? How do you form connections in general?
no, that's a hard question. I'll tell you why. Because the age of having connections in general, I believe, has died for a while. Yeah? So back in the days, we didn't have phones. You go out with your neighbors, go and you knock the door.
Yeah.
You want to go play? Yes, let's go. Nowadays, no longer the case. Nowadays, you have to check stories, call people. What are you doing? What's the plan? The average distance, especially in Dubai, is 30, 40 minutes. Even if you're nearby, there could be traffic sometimes.
Right.
So subconsciously, you think, a lot of effort to do this.
It's a hassle to move.
It's a hassle to move. So you know what? I'll just
So
stay
you
home.
just don't.
Yeah, and then COVID changed all of that as well. COVID made people get in their comfort zone, right? Be comfortable being in a home without having to leave.
I remember I wasn't spending any time at home.
At COVID?
Yeah, no, before COVID.
Before COVID, exactly.
I didn't spend any time at home.
Exactly.
And then COVID came, and then suddenly, oh, I have a room.
You see?
I have a TV in my room.
You see?
And I started watching TV.
Yeah, yeah.
So I believe that so many people were impacted in a way where they stopped being as active
100%.
as they were before.
100%. I agree 100%. You know, so for me, it's all about getting out of that zone. Again.
So in light of this and what we mentioned about the UAE in general, how do you connect with people?
Go to communities, man. There are a lot of communities going on. Running clubs, running communities, skating communities.
How do you find these things?
On Instagram, bro.
Okay.
They're all over the place. Find running clubs.
So
Find running communities.
you're telling people to scroll.
No. Look, look, it's all about balance, right? I'm not 100% against social media. Okay. I'm not against it.
I'm
100%.
just kidding.
I know. I'm just saying, like, because I think it was kind of like, I was like, no, don't scroll, don't do this. Look, it's fine to get distracted.
Okay.
Right? It's part of life. احنا 24/7 we're going to work, doing this, doing that. There has to be a time for distraction, because too much of something good can backfire at you. Right? You never know the meaning of good until you try the bad. You have to balance.
Yeah.
Even God said it. قيموا الوزن بالقسط ولا تخسروا الميزان. Keep the balance. Don't break it. You break it, the crash will be hard.
صح.
You keep the balance, the fall will always be easy and simple. It's like the heartbeat process.
Right.
It's balanced. It never goes way too up, way too down, unless you're working down. It's a different story. You know, but it's all about the balance, right? So, going back to the topic of finding the communities, you can always find communities on social media. Once you get to there, get to know the people, get to know the leader of the community, join the WhatsApp groups. From there, you don't have to go back to Instagram. If you find a good community, khalas, amazing. Keep going to that community. Lately, I found this beautiful running community, man. The Formula Performance. I'm sure you heard about it.
Yeah, I can see it all over Instagram.
Bro, beautiful community.
Every time I scroll, I found
Yeah, let's go.
so energetic, so full of life, man.
A lot of energy, right? And not just the energy, man. It's the they call it the collective 365. Okay, so it's a collective energy with discipline, with everything you can think about. Respect, like self-respect, and even respect. Everybody respect everybody in that community. You
So
don't
it's
find-
built on good values that...
built on the best values, bro. You know, even the leaders, they go, they pray. You know, we all go together, we pray, and then we start the run, right?
And you do that 5:30 in the morning.
5:30 in the morning. So technically, it's 5:10, 5:15. The gathering for everyone is about 5:30, 5:45. But for me, I leave the house at 4 because I live in Al-Ghadir.
That's too early, man.
I know. Every Tuesday and Thursday, I gotta do it. I wake up 3:45.
Is it
sometimes
like, is it
3:15.
challenging to get out of bed
It's
early
the
and...
first 10 minutes every day. That's it.
Okay.
First 10 minutes. If you manage to fight the war in your head, first 10 minutes, and just get up, go and
Then
get a
it's over.
shower, that's it, done. Khalas.
Nice.
Start, even if you slept for 2-3 hours. I'm telling you, many times I've been there when I was like on 4 hours of sleep, 5 hours of sleep. I still go there, get it done, go back home, shower, cook breakfast, eat, go to work. Come back home, finish my day. As easy as that. And that night, I get more sleep. Because as soon as I get home, I shower, I pray, I sleep. By 8, 9, I'm dead, asleep.
Okay.
You know, and then I wake up the next day, fully fresh, ready to kick off the day.
Okay. And so that's where you connected with...
A lot of the people.
With a lot of people.
Of course. So they are bringing back the gatherings that you used to have back in the days. Remember? Festival City, Dubai Mall.
Yeah.
You know, before social, before Instagram, before Snapchat, for all these things.
The good old
there was only Facebook, right? But other than Facebook, there was BBM.
Yeah.
Right?
Golden days.
Yo, those days.
I wish they can bring back BlackBerry.
Those days, you just go and then you search DM. And you'd see who's in DM.
Yeah.
Search DFC and you see a lot of people in DFC, right? Then you go, okay, I'll go there. I'll meet those people. And then everybody gathers and nobody's on their phone.
It was like a social network.
100%, right? And then so Instagram, Snapchat, all these social platforms that came up, this is gone.
Somehow
It's no longer the same.
these tools used to serve the physical communities that really exist, 100%. Where people really connect with each other.
Yeah.
I find that the social media platforms now are faster and wider in reach, but it doesn't really help you form real connections with people whom you can see and touch without like just having 100%. To go through a screen.
100%. Bro, it disconnects you from the world, right? You are well connected digitally, but physically you're not. Nobody's physically connected anymore.
And how
when
can
I say
you...
physically, I'm saying people don't know how to socialize anymore because they've been disconnected for a long time, physically disconnected, right?
What can you tell someone who has been in this situation and haven't connected with people from a very long time?
Go out.
But it's not really that simple.
I know.
Go out where?
That's why, right? Go out, meet people. Go to places. Go have dinner somewhere, even if it's alone.
But it's comfortable in bed or on the couch.
That's the thing. Comfort's taking you nowhere. Right? Comfort has a limit. If you want to get comfortable after a long day of achievements, get comfortable. You deserve it. If you're going to be comfortable all day with no achievements,
there's no point. Then comfort will make you tired.
Bro, living in this age now, you need to be mentally tough.
Yeah.
Before you become physically tough, the first thing you need is mental toughness. And one thing I can tell you, you will never find mental toughness in a comfortable environment.
Yeah.
Never. No matter what you do, it's impossible. Convenience is different, right? Living at home, having those conveniences of services that we call nowadays, ordering food, doing all this. It's also nice to cook your own stuff. But if you are in a hurry because you want to work on something or a project and you want to save some time, that's a good comfort. Because you're choosing to get comfortable to save some time because you want to work on something that is an achievement. That's a different story. But if you're doing nothing at home and you're getting everything onto your table, where's the suffering?
It's all about delivery.
Where's the suffering? You need suffering in this life.
Yeah.
If you don't suffer in this life, you'll never appreciate the good times, the easy times. You know, I'm sure you heard this phrase where strong men create good times create weak men create tough times create strong men. And
so
that's
it's an inevitable cycle.
It's a cycle that's going on. That's why you see the richest people in the world who are wise, like Jack Chan, like these people, they don't provide for their children, right? They give their children what they need: education, food, roof, everything. But inheritance, they make sure
you make your own money.
Yani, learn how to make your own money and then take whatever you want. But feel the value of it. You see? Because if the child grew up not knowing the value of those things, he will never be able to provide for his own family.
I know you don't have children yet. One day, inshallah.
Inshallah.
But how can you say people? What would you tell people to do so that they make sure their children don't fall down these paths where they go and just look at the screens the whole time and don't really have a real connection with life in general? And I can see it in many places.
It's very sad, man.
It's a serious issue.
Very sad. It's an epidemic.
What do you think? Because we're adults.
Of course.
I know it's much more. It's much harder for children to be disciplined and not spend so much time on the screens.
Yeah.
How can we tackle such an issue?
Of course. Especially that nowadays you have schools, right? The children go to school and then they see their friends.
With their phones.
Exactly.
I feel jealous because I couldn't take a phone
You
to
see?
school.
You see, we
I had
never
to leave my
phones, bro.
BlackBerry at home.
Yeah, bro. Even before that, we had those Nokias, bro, and then it was not allowed in school, so you had to like hide it in the.
And then you take a secret video.
Good days, man. Good days. Oh. So look, for me, the way I see it is, if I'm gonna go back to a point where I mentioned before, is your health is your wealth. You need to move and be healthy and productive, right? As a father, you lead by example, right? If you're a father who sits home on the screen, on Netflix, barely giving time for your child, physically, he's gonna look up and say, I want to do the same.
Yeah. So the children will follow and they will also watch
100%.
TV.
Exactly.
Okay.
However, if from his upbringing, you take him out, let's go for a run, son. Goes with you for a run, even if he's not able to run, even if he's still young to run, 2, 3 years old, take him for a walk.
But to get into the habit.
Even, wallahi, I remembered something. I was once running at Kite Beach, early morning, and I found this man with a stroller. He was running. He was a fit man, mashallah. He looks like he's in his 40s. And he's holding his child in a stroller and he's running.
Wow.
Wallahi, bro. I saw that, I was like, that guy understood life. You know, because that child will not remember.
Of course, yeah.
He's not gonna remember it at all. He's a little kid. But it's engraving in his memory that this is what I see. It's familiar. So when he grows up to be able to walk and run, that scene is familiar because it's in his brain. So he's gonna love to do it by nature. Even scientifically proven, they tell you, even the child when he's in his mom's belly, the noises he heard, when he comes to life, he hears the same noises, he smiles. Because those are familiar noises, scientifically proven. Same thing with visuals.
So the baby gets used to the cycles that you put him in.
Yes, go do hobbies. Take him surfing, take him horse riding, take him swimming, get him out. Trust me, those things, social media, screens, TVs, you only do them because of boredom. If you have no time to get bored because of your physical activity, movements here and there, you go back home, you don't even want to watch a screen. You don't want to look at a screen. All you want to do is have a shower, have a good dinner, lay down and sleep. Done. You're done for the day. You don't need any stimulation, right? But nowadays, because of the lot of stimulation that we have, it changed. Boredom. You get bored, I want to fill this gap.
Entertainment is ready the whole time.
I want to fill this gap. But seriously, when you go out, you get some sun, you run, you do this, you do that, the endorphins, the natural endorphins fill you up. تكتفي. You're good for the day. You know? You don't need more. You check your phone and you go like, no, I don't want this. Wallahi.
So you don't feel the
urge.
urge.
Rush. You don't feel the rush. And the same thing applies to children.
Nice.
Because if they got used to nature and the natural activities that keeps them feeling really good and achieved, they're not going to be interested in watching a screen. They'll be like, Dad, why would I have to watch a screen that's showing me things? No, I want to go and watch real life. I want to see animals. I want to see trees. I want to walk between forests. You know, I want to swim underwater. I want to dive. I want to run. I want to go hiking. Take them hiking many times, bro. I've been to hiking trails with like groups, and I see parents with their children hiking. And you see a child, he's like 4 or 5 years old, and he's hiking.
That's really
You go like, mashallah, like that little nugget is like hiking, and the children is confident in him. Let him fall.
Yeah.
Let him hurt himself.
Because they know how it is. He's done it before.
That's where resilience comes in. That's where mental toughness comes in. Because if you're gonna protect that child with a complete bubble,
life will get him later.
Bro, the first slap he's gonna get, he will crash. And then he will start over-scrolling. He'll start eating junk food because his dopamine baseline is now way below the normal. Right? So he wants to fill that gap to go back to the normal, but he's over-stimulating and leaving that baseline way below. So he learns how to cope with the hard life that he's created for himself using those easy dopamine getaways, not the real stuff. When you finish a 10-kilometer run and you have this feeling like, wow, alhamdulillah, I was able to do it. When you work on a personal project for a month or two, and then you finish it and you go like, subhanallah, this 2 months, I suffered for 2 months, but look now, look at the outcome. That's real dopamine.
Nice.
You know, it's a dopamine that comes after a long period of suffering. I'm not saying suffering as in like suffering, like, you know,
Not really.
physical. No.
Yeah.
It's just being in an uncomfortable environment for a while until it becomes joyful, until you start enjoying the process, until discomfort becomes good for you, right? And one thing I realized that you can do and to boost that is doing ice baths. You know, not many people think about it. But the concept of ice bath is not only physical, it's a lot of mental work, bro. Getting down in
I personally don't think
No,
I would do it.
don't say that. Because you are convincing yourself they're not going to be able to do it. Don't say that.
But what's the point? It's too cold. Why would I get in an ice bath?
Why not? Right? You're in a water. You're in an uncomfortable situation. And
Yeah.
you're choosing to stay.
Okay.
Right? You're choosing to stay.
So it's
1
like
minute, 2 minutes.
you're breaking a barrier for your
100%.
mind.
Right? It's a personal record.
And how often do you do it?
Every weekend.
Every weekend. Nice.
In winter, every day. Because I have it in my garden, outside, برا. I fill it with water, put some chlorine, خلاص keep the water, and every morning it's already cold. So I just get up and بنزل فيها. تكون 10,
Nice.
12 degrees. It's perfect. بس every weekend I do the 2 degrees, 3 degrees.
That's too much.
Yes, bro. Yes, بس والله when you get used to it and you see the benefits, man, it changes everything.
Yeah,
The
I remember
benefits-
the first time I experienced so much cold. I was in Georgia, and we went up to the mountains.
Oh, Georgia.
Yeah, it was Godavari.
Oh,
it was my
man,
first time
I love Godavari.
seeing snow.
Yeah.
It was nice because we were driving up the mountain. It's nice in the beginning. There's snow.
أيوة.
It's cute and all
أيوة.
of that.
Yeah.
And then next day in the morning, in the early morning, we wanted to go out. It was like -10 or something like that. For me, that was like, I'm not going to a very cold place like this again, ever.
Oh. That's a different
I
story.
couldn't, man.
Oh. How long did you stay there?
Just 2 days in the cold
2
parts.
days in Godavari.
Yeah.
Oh.
I went to other parts in Georgia, but that was only 2 days.
Okay. You're wearing a lot of clothes?
A lot of clothes. I wore everything. Everything I
That's
had
why,
in the
bro.
bag. So how does it work? Like,
That's why, man.
you're physically active and you go into ice baths. How can you train yourself to endure such
Just do it,
cold
man.
temperatures?
Do it.
You can
That's
say
it.
just do it, but when you actually
Yes.
do it, your body shakes.
It's the worst feeling in the world. The first 1 minute, 30 seconds, 1 minute, you're dying. Yani, to simplify the feeling, imagine that I electrify every single cell in your body for 30 seconds. Just electricity. Zzz, needles. I'm food everywhere in your body
Wow.
for 30 seconds to 1 minute. If you can handle that for 1 minute, you can stay for an hour if you want to.
Okay.
Yeah, because your brain says, okay, you know what? We're forced to be here, so we're just going to continue. So it starts adapting. Yeah? Adapting till you reach to a point where you're like, yeah, this is actually fine. I don't feel the cold anymore.
Nice.
That's the barrier you break. You break this barrier, you're able to break many barriers in life.
Ahmed,
You know?
I want to ask you something.
Yeah.
You're an Arab.
Akid.
And you grew up in an Arabic
Yes.
country, born and raised in the
Yes.
UAE.
Yes.
How come you're more comfortable talking in English?
I'll tell you why. My first language was English.
How come?
Okay. So when I was young, I'm the youngest in the family. Yeah, the youngest out of my brother and sisters. So I came after a long time. Okay, my brother wanted a brother, right? So I came to life, and then my parents used to go to work. My brother used to go to school. Sisters, university. Everyone had
were busy
their
with
things,
their
right? Yeah,
things,
and
yeah.
I was very young, so we had a helper at home, and she was from Philippines, but she had this American accent.
Okay.
Right? She was actually speaking very good English.
Okay.
So I learned the language from her.
Okay. So
Right?
you had to speak English first.
Exactly. And even now, I think we face it with our new generation.
Yeah, I mean, in your case,
Yeah.
this is how it happened.
This is how it started.
But I can see so many other kids as well with the same thing. They speak more English than Arabic, even if they are Arab, and they grew up in an Arab country. So, what can you tell me about this?
Okay, so it's not just in the bubble of the family, right? It's also worldwide.
Okay.
Huh?
So it's not only in the UAE.
It's not just in the UAE.
Okay.
English has become a universal language. They chose to make it this way, right? And we fell for it. بس we shouldn't.
Okay.
تمام؟ هلا أكيد صعب إنه to adjust. عرفت؟ especially إذا أنت متعود طول حياتك تشرح بهاي اللغة بس تحكي مع أهلك بلغتك الأصلية، right؟ لأنه أنت بس تحكي مع الأهل بتحكي بتسولف عادي it's normal. بس when you wanna go deep الكتب اللي إحنا بنقرأها most famous
everything is in English.
صح؟
Studying is English.
بالضبط. النولج اللي أنت عم تاخدها كلها بالإنجليش. جامعة المدارس كلها بالإنجليش. فإحنا تعودنا إنه نثقف حالنا بالإنجليزي. فهاي صارت لما بدك تشرح شغلة معينة أو تفوت ديب في موضوع لا إراديا بتصير تحكي بالإنجليش.
وبعدين بيجي حدا بتخوت عليك وبحكي لك
أيوة. يسي فأنا أصلا ضليتني على فكرة هيك يعني استيد أحول عربي أجرب أوكي ضليتني هيك.
أنا بحكي لك شو المشكلة. إحنا لما نيجي نحكي بالعربي يا إما بتحكي بلهجتك وممكن لو بتحكي مع حدا من نفس البلد أو نفس اللهجة أوكي بيمشي
يفهم
الموضوع
عليك. بالضبط.
بس لما تحكي مع حد تاني بحكي لك
شو
بتحكي أنت شو
أيوة إيش بسوي
أو بتخوت عليك مثلا وبنفس الوقت ما بدك تحكي بلهجتك لنفترض بدك تحكي فصحى.
أيوة تتوهق
نفس
تتوهق
فمش عارفين
تدخل أردني على فلسطيني على فصحى على مواطن شوي لأنه إحنا عايشين هون
بالضبط.
ماخذين اللغة عرفت كيف اللهجة فصعبة مرات.
احكي إنجليزي أحسن لك.
خلاص اختصر عرفت إحنا بنحب نختصر عرفت بس إنه صراحة ما نشوف ما هي هاي أنا ضليتني أحكي هيك بس أهلي يعني أجبروا إني أتعلم عربي.
أوكي
هذا الصح يعني
هم أصروا يعني كان إكسترا
كانوا يحكوا معي عربي ما كانوا يحكوا معي إنجليزي.
أوكي المدرسة
ودخلوني المدرسة تعلمني عربي عرفت يعني أنا أول شيء إنجليش بعدين تعلمت العربي بس حتى لما تعلمت بالمدرسة كملت سبيشال ستاديز عرفت ليه لأنه كنت أواجه صعوبة إني أقرأ ما كنت أعرف أقرأ منيح. أنا تعلمت أقرأ صح على فكرة ب 2020
أوكي
من القرآن.
واو
شوف سبحان الله
يعني أنت عملت مجهود زيادة أصلا
زيادة
علشان تحكي عربي منيح.
طبعا يعني أنا ب2020 بتعرف كنا انحبسنا رايت خلاص أنا في بابل موجود أوكي طب أنا صار لي طول حياتي ما عم بقدر أقرأ القرآن لأنه كل حدا بيحكي لي لازم تقرأه بالعربي. طب أنا لا إراديا صار عندي فكرة اللي هو ما فيني أقرأه خلاص بدي أعمل 2020 قلب هذا المايند سيت
خلص كان عندك وقت
لا قلت ليش أنا أفرض على حالي بدي أقدر أقرأه. هذا كتاب يعني كتاب it's the way of life man. هذا أول تفاصيل بس هذا الكتاب هذا الكتاب جدا مهم.
سلخك it's the way of life.
اسمع هذا الكتاب جدا مهم اوكي يعني بتعرف انت بهيك امور it's a bit sensitive بس انه
أكيد.
بس انه قلت خليني اقرأ في الانجليش يا اخي على الاقل انه انا اقرأه في الانجليش اول افهمه تمام احسن ما انا ما اقرأه بالمره صح. كنت اقرأه بالعربي بس ما كنت اتعمق ما كنت اقدر افهمه لانه في كلمات صعبه.
أكيد.
هلا انا بفهم الانجليش والعربي والفصحى.
حلو
كيف لانه قرأته بالانجليش صرت اسمعه انجليش وعربي وحطيت مجهود انه يلا حقرأ بالانجليش واقرأ بالعربي عرفت يعني انا افتح الكتاب
انت بلغتين اصلا المعنى وصل اكيد
وصل المعنى برو لانه هي فكرتها كلها انه ادرسه ما تقرأه بس قراءة ادرسه ما نتعمق فيه قال لك تدبر فيه. فصرت اقرأ خلاص صارت عادة طبيعية اني افتح الكتاب اقرأ العربي واقرأ الانجليزي اقرأ العربي واقرأ الانجليزي. ليش؟ لانه اذا بدي احكي مع واحد اجنبي تمام بده يعرف الاسلام كيف اشرح له كيف اعطيه الايات فهمت علي؟ فكتير مهم انك تفهمه باكثر من لغه. أكيد. لانه لما يجي الاجنبي بده يعرف الاسلام
اكيد
tell
انت
me about
واجبك
it.
انك تحكي له.
tell me about it. لما تكون حافظ الآية في الإنجليزي تقرأ له إياها بالعربي وتقول له in English it means 1 2 3 this is how God says it. هيطلع اللي هو واو this is real. عرفت؟ فمن هناك بلشت أتعلم، بلشت أعرف كيف أفهم الكلمات العربية الصعبة. you see. فللأطفال أنا بحكي to go back to the original question، بالإمارات بالذات خليهم يدرسوا القرآن حتى لو بيحكوا إنجليزي، خليهم يقرأوا في
وهذا اللي
الإنجليزي.
بيعلمهم عربي منيح.
بالنهاية شوف ربنا قال أنت ما تهدي من تحب، الله يهدي من يشاء، هو اللي بيهدي. أنت سلم أمرك إله، عطي الكتاب لابنك قل له هذا القرآن ادرسه، تمام؟ بس يدرسه حتى لو ما بيعرف يقرأ عربي بس بيعرف يقرأ إنجليزي، خليه يقرأ أحسن ما يقرأ كتاب تاني، أحسن ما يقرأ على السوشيال ميديا من انفلونسرز هيك هو قارئ. عرف بالحالتين خليه يقرأ
ومنه بتعلم يقرأ يعني
100%. بصير هو بصير كيوريوسيتي، بصير عنده كيوريوسيتي اللي هو اوكي طب هاي هيك بالانجليزي، طب شو هي بالعربي خلينا افهمها، لأن المسج واضح مان. مسج القرآن جدا واضح برو، مش معقد ناس من الناس تفكر، جدا بسيط وواضح، بس بده الواحد شوي يحط افورت. صار اليوم ما حد بده يحط افورت، كل حد بده ايزي واي. شات جي بي تي خلص هذا الشيخ حكى فلان تعلمت منه خلص دن، ما بدي انا احط خلص هو حكيك صار اللي صار دن خلص، اذا صار غلط هو حق عليه. لا، كل واحد بتحاسب هو على حسب هو شو.
اكيد كل واحد مسؤول عن حاله.
ربنا اعطانا عقل، الحياة بسيطة بس احنا بنعقدها.
كيف
يعني كتير 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 بسيطة لما بس تعرف كيف تعيش صح. عندي كونسبت دائما بحكيه حتى on my social media، بتلاقي كل فيديو بكتب one life live it right.
اوكي
عرفت؟ find your balance one life live it right. هدول الكونسبتس بالنسبة إلي it's everything. عندك one life، في زمان كانوا يحكوا لك يولو
you only live once.
yeah. بس هاي is the opposite of one life live it right. هاي you only live once so you in fact do everything.
في ناس اللي كانوا شوي كئيبين بيحكي لك you only live once and die alone.
ايوه you see. فليش to go in that direction. لا you have one life live it right.
عيشها صح.
eat well, sleep well, eat healthy, be good to people, do kind stuff man, be kind.
such a great example.
100% bro, and this is it, we have one life.
بدي أسألك كيف كانت تجربتك بالدبكة بالجامعة؟ يعني أنت يمكن ما كانت دبكة جزء من حياتك وهيك، بس
من أحلى التجارب.
البارت هذا كيف
من
كان؟
أحلى التجارب.
شو ضافت لك يعني؟
هاي كانت الهايلايت تبعي بالجامعة صريح معك.
حلو.
هاي الهايلايت.
كيف يعني الهايلايت؟
يعني حياة الجامعة معروفة طبيعية عند الكل، تروح الجامعة بتعرف على ناس، الدوبامين وكل شيء مبسوط انت مكيف، بس ما عندك اشي معين تفتخر فيه. عرفت؟ العلامات الاشياء هاي طبيعية، هاي النورم، بس انك تنضم لبراذرهود من لحمك ودمك وفصيلتك. يعني من اصلك شباب فنانين وضحك وسوالف،
فكتير فرقت معك يعني؟
طبعا فرقت معي مان، طبعا
بس
فرقت بقوة يعني.
بس هذا بارت يعني صار وتسكر، ما بتحس انه ممكن يكون موجود في حياتك؟
والله شوف، انا تتذكر اني انا كملت ووقفت صح؟ the reason اني وقفت
ما بعرف ليه وقفت عاد انت.
انا بقول لك ليش وقفت.
you were very good على فكرة.
I was very very into it bro، كنت كثير احب.
ليش وقفت؟
ركبتي. عرفت؟ انا عندي فلات فوت، بس مشكلة الفلات فوت تبعي اليسار اكثر من اليمين بقوة. يعني رجلي هيك.
اوكي جات.
عرفت؟ في الدبكة انت عارف اليسار والخبط والهاي
كله على اليسار.
كله على اليسار رايت.
طب وكيف انت بتتعامل مع هاي المشكلة اصلا وانت بتلعب رياضة؟
يس، ما هاي بقول لك عليها. ما قبل ما كان عندي النولج اللي عندي اياه هلا من ناحية الرياضة. تعرف احنا as you grow as you get more into fitness بتصير يعني بيجيك معلومات جديدة، بتصير تفهم. احنا بالنسبة لنا انا زمان ما كنت العب ليجز، كنت اتجاهل الليجز اللي هو مين بده يلعب
نوعا
ما حد اتس ا نورم برو. عرفت؟ اتس ا نورم، بس تروح الجيم تلعب تشست تيب ارمز خلص
راح العب رجلين هلا بطل عارف
سالفه. بالضبط. وما كنت اعمل كارديو، ما كنت اركض ما كنت اطلع اركض، هسه تروح الجيم وارمى سريع في الدمبلز هيك ويلا بلش تمرين.
اوكي.
بس العالم بلشت يوعى على هاي الشغله اللي هو لا يو نيد تو موف، بدك موبيليتي موفمنت. ليش؟ وبدك at the same time to build muscle.
اوكي.
I'm not يعني ما عم بحكي muscle اللي هو لازم ارنولد، لا 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 enough muscle mass to act as cushions for your joints، لانه technically your muscles are actually cushions
اوكي
for your joints.
فانت اللي ساعدك تصلح الجوينتس
100%.
والهاي انك لعبت
I
رياضه
started focusing
وتحركت.
على ايوه رجلين، عرفت اطلع اركض.
وهلا بتواجه هاي المشكله؟
هلا no longer.
يلا على الدبكه.
ايوه يلا
يلا
والله I'm serious، لانه صار عندي اللود على العضل مش على العظم.
حلو.
صدقني سبحان الله، لما تبني سترينث في رجليك وفي جسمك بشكل عام فلكسبيليتي، قد ما تتحرك قد ما تعمل الجوينتس مينيمم امباكت.
اوكي
بس لما انت ما يكون عندك مسل ماس، ما عم بحكي مسل ماس اجين كبير، ماس جست بيزك مسل
اللي
ماس
يحمل جسمك على الاقل يعني.
زي المخدات كوشن. يعني اذا بتعمل سكوات وركبتك بتوجعك، اعرف انه في مشكله، بدك تبني عضل. لما توصل للمرحله انك عم تعمل سكوات او عم تنزل you're bending your knees مثلا وما في وجع، اعرف انه في اشي عم بيحمل هذا اللود.
فهمت.
اللي هم عضلاتك، عرفت؟ عضلات رجليك، عضلات الكالف اللي تحت، عرفت؟ الموبيليتي، الستريتشنج كتير مهم. انا كنت اتجاهله زمان، بعدين صرت استوعب انه لا، ستريتشنج كتير مهم. فهاي الاشياء البسيطه مان it makes a big difference.
ضروري تعمل لنا فتنس كلاس.
لازم برو
نحضره.
I would love to والله.
ولازم تيجي على الدبكه كلاس.
انا في مره كنت حاب اروح، حكى معي شو كان اسمه، خالد. خالد حكى معي قال لي تعال، كان بدي اروح بس بعدين شغلت، قلت another time. وانت عارف لما تحكي another time في الامارات
بتروح خلص
راح 3 سنين وبتحسها كأنها امبارح
بالضبط.
I really need to do it man again.
انه انت بتذكر حكيت لي،
انت حكيت لي متى من 3 سنين
على الفاضي.
وهيك بمروا مان.
لا بس احنا حابين نعملها كفتنس اكسبيرينس او حتى كوميونتي بيلدينج اكتيفيتي. كيف احنا هلا خلص بطلنا جامعه وما جامعه والشغلات.
ايوه
فبس كتير حلو هذا البارت، انه الواحد يكون عنده كوميونتي زي ما حكيت.
طبعا
ناس تكون فاميليار معاهم،
طبعاً.
تروح تتمرن معاهم وهيك.
100%.
فان شاء الله بتيجي
ان شاء الله مان. واي نوت والله. I'd love to و I support the idea man. هلا everybody's building communities.
Nice.
You know, we need to have this in place. People need to know our culture. People need to know our traditions.
Nice.
عرفت؟ And Dabka is one of our core يعني.
So how can you say that we can share it with others?
Social media. As a start, that's where you gather the people. Right? Once you gather the people, make a WhatsApp group.
Okay.
Now you have a WhatsApp group.
Have a community. Nice.
Okay. Make it consistent. يعني خلاص make it اللي هو every certain day there's a training going on Dabka at this place.
And that's how communities form in general.
Just show up. Yeah. You find people from everywhere. Make sure you involve 2 languages. Arabic and English.
Of course.
أيوة.
English for the Arabs before the.
Yes. Exactly. But English is also important. ليش؟ لأنه it will attract those who don't know about this culture.
Who don't even speak the language 100%. And want to learn more.
100%. They will come and be like, wow, okay, what is this? You know, كل حدا. Trust me, Dabka is an art. I say. You know, it's an art of movement. Everybody's synced. You know, and then you have the shala. Shala, you know. Again, it's 2 people or 3 people are synced, doing the same movement at the same time. It's
هي الشلعة it's like هي زي كأنه زي فري ستايلينج، انه
ايوه
كل واحد بيورجي السكيلز اللي عنده and it's really fun.
It's mind blowing.
والكل بنبسط يعني. انت لما تعمل شلعة مثلا حلوة بالصف everyone gets excited. الكل بيحبها
100%. It's a surprise.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying hey شلعة and then suddenly you see those
كل شيء بوقف like the cherry on the top.
أيوة man, that's the beauty of it man. أنت مالك الشلعة
حبيبي.
I still remember man. I still have this video. I sent it to you.
Yeah.
I sent it to you. يا الله bro, those days man. يا الله, I still remember those days.
يلا إن شاء الله.
I always wanted to learn your شلعة and I couldn't صراحة. Remember there was في هاي الشلعة كانت اللي كنا نعملها أنا ومحمود I think وكم من حد من الشباب. بعدين everyone would stop and then you would do your own شلعة. You know that هاي الشلعة هاي التكسير. والله good days man, good days. We need to have them back.
إن شاء الله.
لازم.
Thank you for coming.
حبيبي, pleasure is mine. Thank you for having me. I look forward to speak more on this.
I hope this يعني you like this place.
Oh,
يعني it's a matcha place,
of course.
but you didn't drink matcha.
I drank my
So I
iced Americano.
very loyal to coffee. So I can't really ask you how was your matcha.
Oh, next time on the second
Next
episode,
time.
inshallah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It was nice
Habibi,
having you.
Thank you for having me.
Habibi.
Appreciate it.